What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got stuff going on today. All kinds of stuff. But, guys, before we go any farther, you've probably seen this door in the background. Well, this door actually leads to something now. We're about to see what it is. Oh my God. Look at it. Guys, this is the final piece to the puzzle right here. You'll notice a few things. Number one, we have toilet paper. And there's water in there. So, hold on, not done. Boom. Guys, the John for the shop is complete and there's lights. That is a beautiful thing. I'll have to get with Dover and see who actually defiled it first, but it probably has already happened. It's a good feeling, especially when it's like raining, snowing, anything like that. But enough of the toilet talk. Let's get on to projects, because there's a lot. Whoo, dude, we got stuff everywhere.
Yeah, we test fit everything. There's a lot of test fit.
Yeah. So right now we're wiring up some Gen 2 control pack.
Getting started.
And we actually haven't messed with these Gen 2 control packs much at all. You said it's a little different than
A little bit.
than Gen 1. One thing actually that Dover had noted is this fuse box for the Gen 2 control pack. It looks like, because of where the grommet is, that it's supposed to be mounted inside the engine bay somewhere. We typically mount them inside the glove box. So, yeah. What are you thinking? We're going to go in the glove box? We're going to probably go in the glove box. Obviously, y'all, it's easier to get the door open. It's easier to access all of your fuses and all of your relays if they're in a spot such as the glove box, which is why we typically put them in there. But again, who knows? So yeah, we're about to do some, and actually we've got some other stuff test fit in here. The K member is in and spaced down, so that's mocked up. Looking good. Yeah, but you got all the spacers made.
Yeah, I got the spacers made.
So she's looking good. And then you got the heat exchanger, radiator, condenser. You already got it trimmed down for the condenser.
Yes.
Guys, in case you're wondering, this is a 99-04 Mustang GT condenser. You do have to do a little trimming right here. We actually showed you that on my car several videos back. But yeah, so let's get to work on this thing. Alright guys, so we're looking at the heat exchanger here for the Whipple.
Maybe some brackets and put it right there.
That's perfect, yeah.
Let's space it out.
Because you got all the airflow coming right here. And then because it's a GT, and this is a solid bracket.
Solid, no doubt.
Does it have fans on it, or is it just no fans? Okay, so yeah, that would work right there. So that's the heat exchanger for the Whipple. That'll mount up really good. Of course, it'll get good airflow through the front. And down and out of the way. We actually had these cool mounts welded to the radiator for the fan, which looks super clean. I'd like to do that to mine at some point. That looks really good. Guys, if you are new to the channel and you don't know exactly what the deal is with this car, I'll show you the business end of this car. You'll see why everything is yeah. Again, if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen what's about to go in this car, well, there you go. So it's going to be 100% legit. Okay, guys, so as far as running the wiring harness, and again, I've showed you this before, and this isn't just for coyote swaps. You can do this, you know, if you're just smoothing your engine bay. But before, the wiring harness came through here, and obviously we filled that hole in whenever we did the, you know, smooth the engine bay. Just get rid of that hole in the firewall. But normally your engine harness comes through here, and a lot of guys, when they're doing swaps, they'll run the control pack through here. what we like to do is come in here. As you can see, if you come on this side of the fender apron, cut a hole out here, so you've got it, it's big enough for the bulkhead connectors to come through. You can totally eliminate having any of that harness inside the engine bay. And then, of course, right over here is where the PCM will mount. So all your wiring will be up in here in the fender well, totally hidden. You won't see any of it outside in the engine bay. So just a little cleaner. Of course, that right there is where, oh, there's your finger. I see a finger.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a bunch of other stuff to go.
Yeah. I see
This other connector?
Yeah. I see it. There it comes.
You got it through?
Not yet.
Coming?
And yeah. She's through.
Alright, let me get this big long one over here.
Alright.
Oh, let's pull on it, see if we can just pull them out as we
Yeah, it's coming good. Just about got the long one.
Well, now when we get the long, it's got 3 connectors on the end of it. Alright, it's gonna be easy there. I think like 78 or
Alright.
70s, in the 70s.
She is through.
Alright, you got a few more here. Well, just one more actually, but it's like 3 different wires.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I got it. And
Usually they come with the radio.
ooh, that's a long one. That's what she said, right? Boom. Okay, guys, just a quick update here. This is kind of what we're going to be working with. You probably want some light. Hold on so you can see. Because everything is black in here. But we've kind of got the fuse box mocked up. As you can see, fits perfect. And then, of course, it's got the cover on here. But you can see it's got perfect place to mount it. And then right here, in this corner right here, you'll have the Dakota Digital cluster. The VHX, like the junction box, whatever you want to call it, is going to sit right there. And this is the same way my car's set up too. Again, on the Gen 2 control pack, it was showing this was supposed to be outside, like in the engine bay or something like that. But it's a lot more accessible and easier to, do any testing if you need to do any testing when you got it right here inside the car. So wiring is moving along very well.
Something like that. Here's the fan for wherever you van there.
Yeah, they're gonna fit real nice.
Yeah, sort of it, but
PCM right there. Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of got it hanging. I have to get the engine in before I know exactly where to
Yeah.
make sure my engine harness will reach it.
Looking good. Got all the rest of the wiring right here. All this feeds to the front of the motor.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to separate this. This has got the mass airflow and the alternator right there together.
Mm-hmm.
The alternator's gonna be on the other side of the car. Yeah.
And the mass air is going to be quite a bit farther over too with the
Yes.
Whipple. So,
Yeah, we'll just have to change it up as we get it all together.
getting there though. All right, y'all. So one thing that's going to be a little bit different with Lee's car, obviously, is we have to find room for all the extra stuff, including the, for the Whipple. We got the pump. We got the intercooler pump. We got to run all the lines. It's gonna be a job getting all this stuff mounted, and of course the mass air is gonna be a little farther over. Look at the size of that mass air, y'all. Thing's ridiculous. The mass air is gonna be a little farther over because of the Whipple too, so we're gonna have to modify the control pack. But basically, what we're doing is putting 10 pounds of stuff in a 5-pound bag. So I had to show you guys this. This is the first time I've actually seen one. There's a guy that makes these. I believe they're 3D printed. But it's a vent, obviously. Finish is a little rough. I'm gonna have to sand it down, probably dye it, but put the pod in it. Like so. This is how Lee's innovative wideband is going to be. No, we're not putting it over there. Probably going to put it right here in the center, but that's a pretty cool little pod. I kind of dig that. That's going to look good. It's different. So current situation, we got to mount up the fuel pump controller. There's 3 of them, so we're going to have to wire that up. Each pump has each individual wire, so we're just going to ground that to body, mount that in there. Got the power wire ran. Guys, there's a ton of wiring that's got to go into this car. Obviously, we got to get the new tank in, and the instructions say you got to use an SN95 filler neck, so we've got to swap the filler neck. And yeah, just stuff everywhere. We did, and if you guys do much wiring inside your car, an easy way to run this stuff, drill a hole right through your seat bracket there. I don't know if you can see it right there, but then you don't have to worry about it pushing your carpet up or your sill plates or anything like that. But just a lot of stuff in here. Big stereo system, big fuel system, intercoolers and control packs and stereo, yeah, on and on and on. So, obviously, we're not going to have it all in one video, but made a lot of progress. This car is coming along really well. Super, super excited to see it done. I showed you we got the Maximum Motorsport suspension all mocked up in there. So there you go, guys. Just a little taste of what it takes to build a car like this. This car is going to be over 700 horsepower to the ground on a stock pulley. So it's going to be pure evil. And you can put the top down and turn the air conditioning on and play the loud stereo system. I mean, this car will be, this will be the ultimate cruiser, basically. It's going to be awesome. So, we are going to get back to work. As you can see, there is no end of stuff going on here. And bathroom break coming up shortly because running a little more plumbing in there. So, that is what is up, guys. Hope everybody liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. And as soon as this video is over, like in the next few seconds, go build your beast. Later.